All right, welcome back to season 3 of our show, and today it's tenderloin, pork tenderloin. It's cold outside. We're showing you a dish to get you in and out of that cold quick, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, so today it's pork tenderloin. We're going to show you how to get this done. This is a very tender piece of meat, so if you look at a T-bone chop, this would be that fillet side that's on that side of that T-bone, that little tiny side, the soft side. This is it. So we're going to show you how to get this trimmed up. So you're going to take your knife and just get off some of that silver skin that's in here. It's very fast, clean. And you can cut it off afterwards too. Now, just like filet mignon, you can mignon this and just cut it into small pieces like that. But we're cooking it whole today. And this happens to be a great piece of meat, but you don't get many chances with it because you can dry this right out. It cooks very fast, and if you don't know how to cook it, it's going to go over or under. And you'll have to go back on with it, which you can take a shot of drying it out. So that silver skin over here, just take your knife and just stay close to the silver. Now we do have a filet mignon video that we put out, and we show how to clean that. It's the same thing. Same piece of meat, no difference. Just in taste and flavor and in price. And a completely different animal, but pretty much the same cut of meat. All right, get that off of there. And just take your time. Just like that. Now the reason why I'm choosing this piece of meat today is because it's cold outside and it's going to cook quick. So you don't want to be out there all day long on the cooker. And with this type of weather, you don't want to smoke it either because you're going to be out there. Now we do have a video coming up of what grill to use in the wintertime and why to use that grill in the wintertime and that cooker in the wintertime. So whether you're smoking it or grilling it, we're going to show you what type of unit to use. And it's going to make your life a heck of a lot easier, especially if it's 0 degrees outside. We got cookers for that. So that's clean. We're going to put this off to the side. Now that fat that's on here, that's good fat. So we're just going to leave that. It's not silver skin like the fat that just came off of here. And same thing with that. Most of the silver skin's over here, so just find it and just get rid of it. All right, so we're going to finish cleaning this up, and we'll meet you right back here. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so our pork tenderloin are nice and cleaned up, and we're going to give you guys a little rub. So right here, a little fennel. It's going to be a sausage rub today. Use as much or as little as you like. Oregano. We got onion powder, garlic powder. So this is our onion. Now if you make these rubs up as you go along, you won't really have to leave them in the cabinet. So that's a garlic powder. And you can use them while they're fresh. Black pepper. And salt to taste. Now this is my rub mix. Everybody's different, so I'm just going to use that much salt. And we're just going to give it a mix. Just like that. And we're good to go with that. So over here we got some lemons. We need some fresh lemon juice. We're just going to cut up a couple of fresh lemons. I'm using a little net just to catch your seeds. This is going to give it that nice fresh taste. Maybe a little bit more on the lemon. Never go wrong with too much lemon. All right, so now we got our lemon juice. We're gonna put that off to the side. And now we're gonna start to work with our meat. Let's get our meat over. And the first thing we're gonna do is start to season our meat. So get that nice rub on there. Now, since it's cold outside, I like things to cook nice and quick. So this is why we're doing this today. We're gonna grill these up and we're gonna have them plated up with something nice. So get both sides. And don't worry if you season the tray, because we're gonna get a hold of that. So this is why you want to use a little bit of salt on here, because I'm using more rub than the salt. So let's just rub these around. This one could use just a little bit more. Now it's funny because this is sausage flavoring. Now if you were to take some meat, pork meat, and give it the same flavoring and put this inside the sausage, it'd have sausage mix. So basically that's what I'm making now, but it's just going on the outside of these, so it's gonna have that sausage flavor, but not through and through. All right, so there we go. And right here we got some canola oil, and we're just gonna oil things up. Use all of that. And this is gonna help us just rub them around and pick up whatever's left over on the tray. Just like that. And just pick up everything and make sure all that seasoning is nice and oiled in. Otherwise it's gonna come off in chunks if you don't oil it up. All right, so now we got our lemon juice. So let's go over top of that. Put a little lemon juice. And now we're gonna let this sit at room temperature for about 40 minutes and let it just marinate. And that's all, just very simple. That's all to it. All right, we're gonna get these covered up in some plastic and we'll meet you right back here. Stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, this is infrared. I'm using this for fast cooks and cold weather. Now I'm gonna go indirect with these. But for right now, we're just gonna get them nice and toasty. So what we'll do is we'll sear them up. A couple of minutes each side, and then onto the indirect side we go. So direct heat right now, and this is infrared, so I'm just gonna leave the lid open and let these cook. And just move them around. See where I'm at. Now since it is cold out tonight, it's about 32 degrees our end, that's cold. And what we'll do is we're going to close the hood down and we're going to meet you right back here when we get these nice and seared up, so stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, we're about 4 minutes in. And what we'll do, now we flip these around off camera a couple of times just to get all the sides done. And this was our last side, so we're gonna turn it over See where we're at? And we're looking pretty good here. So what I'll do at this point, I'm going to lower this down on low. This low on this grill is automatically going to set this at 375 degrees. And then we're going to go over to this side with them. Might even get me about 400 degrees on this particular grill. And that's it. We're going to close up and let these go until they reach probably about 160 degrees. Just going to separate them and bring them to the front. And that's it. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. Time to pull this. Look at those. So what I want is this to go for a little bit longer. Just about 3 minutes. And then we're going to come back. We'll pull these. We'll meet you inside on the chopping block. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Alright, here we are. Season 3's chopping block. Let's show you what we got. Look at those guys. I pulled these at 166. That's what they got pulled at. And we're just going to choose one to cut into. So let's go with this one right here. Nice and juicy. And the first thing we'll do is we'll just cut it right in the middle. There you go. Look at that. Perfect. Now we're serving family style today. We're going to get a little piece off of here, a little pitmaster taste off of here. Let's give this a shot. Spot on. Perfect. You can taste that sausage flavoring in there. Very gentle flavor. It's not overpowering, not salty. All right, let's plate this up. We're plating up family style today, so let's show you how to get it plated up. So we're going to cut a lot of pieces up. This is a great way to serve and impress the friends, impress the family. And we're going to go right over top of a beautiful pasta we make. We made a nice cream pasta, cream spinach pasta with mushrooms. And we're going to leave a link in the description to this video, so this way you get to see this plated up. So let's just put that there. And we're going to put 2 rows on top of here. So we're going to get that in there. And we're going to start our second row here. So we're going to need another pork loin. To slice up. So we're going to start slicing this bad boy up right here. You can see all these pieces are spot on. Some big, some small. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it on the plate. Alright, here we go. In our case, platter. So we're making a nice platter here. And she presents well. And that's how I like to plate this up. And you guys can plate it up differently if you like, but that's just me right there. All right. Now we made some fresh bread a day ago, and now it's older bread, and that's cold cowboy bread. We're going to leave a link in the description to show you that being made, and we're also going to show you what we did with it to use our leftover bread. We turned it into garlic bread, so you're going to love that. All right, we're going to get situated here. We'll meet you right back here, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, and there it is, pork tenderloin, cooked to perfection, served up family style. What a beautiful pasta. And some fantastic garlic bread. We're going to leave a link in the description to everything you see here, so this way you get to check it out, see how it's being made, including that garlic bread. So, thank you. We enjoyed having you. And with no further ado, gotta get that little pitmaster taste there.